Finally, time to leave. Ow! What is this?
Are you tired of life and the mundaneness that follows? Sick of being pushed around, told what to do, and yearn to be your truest self? We are looking for people.
Interesting. What's the worst that could happen? It wouldn't hurt just to check it out. Seems like a joke anyways. Oh, well, that's that. Good night. What the heck could that be? A package? I don't remember ordering anything.
Congratulations! You've been appointed to risk it all. Your new day awaits. Don't hesitate, simply turn the box. Thank you for selling your soul.
Okay, sure. Wait, what is this? Uh-oh. Let me go! What happened? What happened to my voice?
Well, allow me to explain. Fairly simple. You've sold your soul to the circus.
Sure, whatever you say.
Devi, right?
Devine. It's Devine. Oh, well, I just thought it was a bit.
Then it's time to commit to the bit. Now let the show begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guest, please take a seat as the show is about to begin. I know you simply can't just contain yourself with all this anticipation. You think you're ready? Very well then. Let's just start just with the tip of my heels, that is. What do you think? Pretty extravagant, right? Yes, just the tip. I guess we could move a little bit further, shall we? How about some ankles? Oh my, how dirty. You'd just love to see these grippers, wouldn't you? Just the tip of my heels. What are you thinking about? Don't be absurd. Quite scandalous they are. I guess we should carry on with the show, am I right? Maybe just a little bit more. I have some strong shins. So much barking in the chat. Just how I like it. Such a compliant group you are. I guess we'll go ahead and carry on. Just to the bells. We're just at the tip of my coat, and they jingle with excitement. I'd love to do a dance for you, but I guess that could be for next time. Just a little jiggle, here and there. You do see knees, such nice shiny knees. Now, do you folks think I'm wearing tights? Leggings? Don't act like you've seen me before. Surely you haven't. At least not down here. I hope as we go further it doesn't break the stream. How about just a little bit more? You hope I'm wearing nothing. Why, that wouldn't be very fun now, would it? I'm enjoying how unhinged we're feeling today. It's a great way to set the stage, don't you think? So much leg action. Speak your truth. It's a safe space here at my circus. I guess we could get a little bit more of a peek. Thigh highs with a little bit of a garter. Wouldn't you say it's such a great taste? I myself am filled with so much anticipation. I just don't know if I could simply continue. It's so hard not to spoil all the fun and just show you for who I really am. And of course, we'll move right along to the highlight of my assets. I'm not going to spoil the word here as that's not even one of the languages I speak. We're going to head right towards the absolute territory. Right where you could land your sweet little heads after every show. As long as you're well behaved and you follow all my rules. Just imagine all the little jingling that my jacket would be making by now. Yes, the absolute territory. Shall we continue? It doesn't seem like we're wanting to move much more from here. I have so much more assets to share. I don't know, I feel like we need to get a bit of a drum roll in the chat, don't you think? We're not even at the circus yet. I'm just simply introducing myself. Well, if you say so. Now moving on just a little towards my lower torso, we got some of these hips and none of these babies lie. Alongside adorned on my bodacious hips is a whip and not just one belt, but two. Isn't this nice and so lovely? I think this outfit really well suits me. Not like I could take it off or anything. It's kind of stuck to my body. Oh, I know you all are just wondering exactly how I got my whip, and I know you'd love to see it in action, but don't worry, we'll get there soon enough. I think we have to move along here then now, huh? I think we gazed at plenty, don't you think? Should we move a little higher? Maybe, how about a little closer? Maybe a little closer? Not too close. I think we need to appreciate a little bit of tummy, shall we? Feast your eyes upon this absolute beauty, my little tummy window. Free for your eyes to gaze upon very politely. I'm saying this now very politely. Be nice and I'll be sure to share much more with you at this show. The absolute details, the gold trimming, my halfway up the arm glove with my openings. Aren't this such a sensual, sophisticated look? Needs more tummy? I know where I could serve a lot more on this plate. Yes, two belts for two more actions. And one long whip ready for action. We're on to the next act on my body reveal. To the De Vaux, that is. Now, for those who don't know, De Vaux means of the valleys, and I certainly have such a great valley to adventure in. What do you think? There's so much to appreciate here. We have a tummy window, the De Vaux, So much action! We haven't even started the real show yet. We haven't even gone to the circus. I'm just getting well acquainted with you folks. I know you would all be so appreciative of my assets. The views, the valleys, the De Vaux. But you know, I think it's best we don't rush for the last part. We have all night, evening. Glover, what time is it? I think we're now ready for the grand finale, are we? For the grand finale, the grand reveal. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? I don't know. I think we need a little bit more enthusiasm. All right then, just because you've been so good. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for your patience. I'm so glad to be here. I myself am on the edge of my own seat and I'm standing. I'm a little shy and a little bit filled with excitement. Hello, bonjour, merci. There's so much to enjoy here. My little collar, my cursed stone in the center of my De Vaux. Let me back up a bit for you so you could get a better look. So bonjour everyone, I'm Devi de Vaux, your mischievous ringmaster of CIESTE, ready to take you through a lovely show this evening, morning, or whatever time zone you're in. I'm so happy to be here and to have you all to myself. It's been quite some time, since I've had anyone here at the not like there's anything wrong with the circus. There's nothing weird going on here. Certainly nothing odd to make even my overlays misbehave. I know it's been such a long time and so sorry to have made you worry for such a long wait. But don't worry, we'll move along here now, shall we? Thank you. I'm so glad you all enjoy my model and my lovely assets. I'd love to introduce myself a little bit more, if that's okay. But hey, I don't even know why I'd be asking. I run the show, after all. So, let's make sure we get my good angle, shall we? I'd love to show you some of my other expressions. I have butterflies in my stomach as even I myself just feel so not ready for this. So I'd love to show you how I feel, if that's okay. It's just you and me, and I don't think Glover's around, so I could tell you exactly how I feel. Is that okay? Oh, thank you very much. I guess I don't have a bad angle. All good angles. All good angles. So, let me express this all in great detail. I'm so excited for you to be at my show today, even with all the little mistakes that we're gonna find along the way. I wasn't anticipating to see this many people, and it's been a while since anyone's been here. So I'd love to confess that for today's show, I'm feeling quite bashful to have you here. Very bashful. You've been so good, waiting so long for this show to begin. And for that, I'm quite grateful. Very grateful. It's the little mistakes, it's truly true. But I am so grateful to be here and so grateful for your patience, and I can't wait to bring on such a wonderful show. But I must tell you, this show isn't for the faint of heart. I'll tell you now. In fact, you might not be ready for what I have under my sleeve. Glove. Coat. Feeling a little smug today, too. I don't know, this whole thing is giving me a lot of trouble. But not a worry at all. I'm ready to bring this day on and give you the best show I possibly can. So don't worry about anything, because you're here now, and it couldn't be any better than that. And I know you all wouldn't do anything to upset me. Now, would you? Surely, you're gonna keep applauding when I tell you to clap. I know you're really good at instructions, don't worry. Because you wouldn't leave the stream. Now, would you? It would make me quite upset if you were to leave. Now that we've met, I need you here. I need you here, and I need to show Glover just how good of an entertainer I truly am. So clap! That's right. Very good. Very good. I actually think Glover is coming. Quick, behave! I think he's hopping right on over right now. I don't know if I'm ready. The chat's not even working. What do I do? Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to get this fixed. Because what if I'm not gonna hear the end of it? I'm gonna be banished. I'm gonna be the one fixing the toilets, dressed up like an elephant. Get more rocks and tomatoes thrown at me. I just don't feel ready or prepared. Here he is. Glover, hi, hello. He doesn't seem to be opening now, huh? I'm a little traumatized to try and open this back up. Let me try and... I think you'll be safe. Welcome on in. Right now I'm gonna get Glover to come on out. Can we get a Glover please in chat? Glover please. I'm a little afraid to bring him out. That's right, Glover. I'm gonna need you to wake up. Wake up for us. just yanking everyone's rope here. Glover's not out here to grab you. You're safe from the screen. For now. Thank you so much, Glover. Glover, you are quite the goat. Thank you. Thank you for cursing me. Thank you. He is quite the dazzling man now, isn't he? Now I have another act, a little thing I'd like to show you. In order for all my announcements, I'd love to show you my microphone. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Will this be able to work in comparison to other things on this stream? Goodness. I'd love to sing for you all soon enough. Someday, maybe sometime when I'm not feeling so shy and not ready to go. He's very handy, that Glover. I'm really excited to do some karaoke and some other big announcements on the screen. I'm glad you can hear me just fine. And for the next thing, I have to show you something that's pretty big. In fact, about 5 feet long. I got myself this giant whip. Now, I know you'd love to see it in action, but maybe we'll save that for another day. What do you think? It's quite long, isn't it? It's almost about majority of my height. I wrangle a couple of animals here and there and some clowns on occasion. Let me back up a little bit more. It's a really nice chat tamer, I'll tell you that much. You'll figure out soon enough. I love this bullwhip. It makes lots of fun little noises. And absolutely not, I wouldn't call that animal cruelty. No. Everything is consensual here in Cirque du Lit. But, you know, enough of the antics, enough of the theatrics. I want to take your attention off of me for a moment, if that's okay. I'd love for you all to give a round of applause for some of these talented and supported individuals. I know you're dying to get inside. So without further ado, I'd like to have you all do a round of applause on the emotes for my credit slide. Are you ready? Because you better be. I've been working quite hard and quite long for this stream. The animals have signed a waiver, and so have you. So without further ado, let's head on over to the credits. This pesky little chat widget, you can go on off. Welcome everyone. I need to really have you prepped before we get onto the stage. Once again, my name is Devi de Vaux, CIESTE's mischievous Ringmaster. I'm so happy to have you here, but I really want to be able to show you guys some credits before we move on along with the show. I need to let you know this model was created by the artist Aixuanx and the rigging from Ibuki from JiangAtelier. All the credits can be seen below in my stream, so no need for the links, right? Give them a round of applause. They did such a wonderful job on this model, bringing me to life. Some of the musical acts that you will see today, or hear in this case, would be the main theme from Rahura, the NBGM by Rahura, which should not be mistaken, and our chat BGM by PeriTune. Illustrations by Nina, and the links once again are right below. Thank you for all the applause. Carry this on. Next we have animations, designs, and editors. Oh my! For the animatic, we have Danielle Dean. For the lore art, that is played for my lore debut, is Umino Files, and the animator of the lore was Rihito. Thank you so much. A round of applause for these 3 talented individuals. Bravo! Merci! My designs and logo and mascots was by Kuromi. Lovely seeing you here again, Glover. And a big round of applause and editors go to Yejin and Madubal X. Madubal X is also the voice actor of Glover. One big round of applause again! I said again! So compliant. I'm gonna have so much fun with you at my show. But before we continue, I have to gather your tickets before going in. You didn't think I was just gonna let you in empty-handed, now, did you? Now, form a very well straight line. If you want to get into the circus, you have to behave. And if you don't have your tickets, we might just have a problem. But nevertheless, I'm always prepared. I can't say that Tech is prepared, but I, for one, am prepared. So are you ready to head on over to the ticket booth? Yes, that's right. You can buy it at the front. Single file line, that's correct. You ate it? You ate the ticket? That's a little suspicious, but we have extras at the front. You're still gonna have to pay yet again. There's no refunds, no warranties, no guarantees. I know it's going to make you quite hungry to continue the show with me. Nevertheless, let's head on through. Oh! Oh dear! I truly apologize. Once again, I didn't expect... You see, I didn't expect to have this much company. There's so many of you. How many of you are here? There's so many of you, actually. I truly apologize. You see, Glover doesn't tell me anything. Let me clean up a little bit here. I swear I was... My, there's just such a mess here. Gonna have to pick this up. Oop, can't grab that. Gotta get this out of the way. That's right, stay in line, everyone. I'm just not ready. I'm ready, but not ready. Hold on. I just, when I was cursed, I just never knew and wasn't prepared for when anyone would show up. So this is my first time. Let me continue cleaning up here if you don't mind me. I truly apologize. Let's throw that in the trash. Yes, and this, Glover, this has to go to the recycling, okay? This has to go in recycling, and this, is this a 5? Yes, that can go in recycling too. Thank you. We might be a little understaffed here at Cirque de la Vie. It might just, well, we might have applications sometime soon, so just, can I take a minute here? I just have to breathe. Stop cutting. I see you all cutting. Get in line. First comes first. CIESTE members, get in line, please. Shall we? And yet again, this awful chat widget that is not behaving. Awful. Awful. Just absolutely awful. A little disappointed, to be quite honest. No copied tickets. I'm going to be looking at that, making sure that no one has a fake ticket. Please. Let the ladies in first. Thank you, thank you. Very well. So we've had some plenty serious chats, but now on to the fun part. We'll get into an orderly line before we get to my big top. But in order for us to all get in, we're required to go over some rules and policies. So you better behave and listen up. Open up those ears and bring your face straight to the screen. I want to make sure that you can read my rules and policies. Cirque de la Vie rules and policies. We have plenty of etiquette to go around here. In fact, you could almost call it high protocol. First and foremost, be respectful to your ringmaster. And to Glover as well, I suppose. I'll try and make this as accessible as possible, don't you worry. Second, be polite to your fellow circus attendees. So far, so good, it seems in chat. You're sharing some food, not sharing tickets, not doing anything weird. And don't startle the talent. And by talent, I mean myself, the other members of CIESTE, the animals, and eventually when I get another clown. Because that clown had to go. But that's quite all right. So don't startle the talent, respect your ringmaster, be polite to your fellow circus attendees, and don't startle the talent. Any questions? I take your silence as golden. No discussion of sensitive topics, politics, hate speech, or anything else that would pretty much be deemed unacceptable. This is a safe space at Cirque du Lit. No spam. Keep foul language to a minimum. No one wants to hear those stinky little words unless it's me. The toilets are working. You can use them. They're clogged, but you can use them. And yes, it's a safe and accepting space here. We let juggalos, juggalettes, and orange-flavored Faygo. through my big top. And food is allowed here in case anyone was wondering. Absolutely no backseat gaming unless requested otherwise. It's quite important. Please, no backseat gaming unless requested otherwise. Did I make myself clear? I sure do hope so. But listen, I'm not here to be amazing at games. I'm here to just play some games. Now, if you're wanting to see someone go pro, maybe that'll be me one day. Who knows? If you want a backseat game, you could join your folks over on Discord and scream and shout all that you like and please, but at Cirque de la Vie? No spoilers. That's a really good one. Absolutely no spoilers. I'm quite sensitive with that, and there's no other way to tick me off more than spoiling things. Sounds good? Very good. Consequences? Yes, we have those here. You'll be banned to the Shadow Realm, and a lovely mod will put you in the timeout corner indefinitely. I'm letting you know that I run this place like a tight ship, and so do the mods. The last thing you want to do is be kicked right on out or put into the dunce corner. Or I'll put you up in the nosebleeds where you can't see any of my fun assets. Surely you wouldn't want to do that. In case you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to your mods. Well, my mods. They're out and about running through the chat, and they'll have the handy-dandy little wrench. Unfortunately, Glover can't be out and about himself to help with chat. He has other important duties to do. And I wouldn't be afraid to get any of the other members to put you in timeout either. They might actually be a lot more strict than me. Sounds good? Yeah, don't make me use this whip. Don't make me use this. You know, actually, the more I notice, it feels like you want me to use this. Seems like this is becoming more and more of an incentive rather than a consequence. You're all so interesting. Moving forward, my Oshi mark is the circus big top alongside the ticket. Can we flood the chats with my new Oshi mark? Go ahead and search it right on up. It's the circus and the ticket. And my fan names are Circus Peanuts. That's all of you! So moving forward, I dub you all my Circus Peanuts, or Peanuts for short. Or Nuts. Or Peas. Or Sirs. Or Cuss. Or Cuspies. Yeah, Cuspies! We're all feeling a little nuts. Quite nuts. Yeah. No, we cannot eat the peanuts. No eating the peanuts because you're a peanut. That would be cannibalism, and this is just not one of those shows. I'm sure there's a circus for that. But we're all a little nuts here. And once again, it's a safe space. I want everyone to be their true self as well. Just not so true that you get banned indefinitely. Now, we want to make sure that you know exactly when these shows are going to be going on and when my acts will be live. So for my official hashtags, for general is Devi de Vaux. Can I see you spell that? I know you see it on the screen, and I'd love to see you spell Devi de Vaux. And do not say David. My original name is Davine, but if you read that as David, that's an automatic ban. Devi de Vaux for general, for lives is Devi de Live, and fan art, Devi de Art. Not to mix it up with Devi de Fart. That's a specific tag that might need to be 18 and up. We don't shame here. For those who know, oh, you know. And last but not least, we have memes, memes, and clips of hashtag Devi de Mem. Bravo, chat. Very, very good. So, do you think you have what it takes still to get to this show? To get under my big top? Do you think you want to go inside the circus? I'm sure you do. Next up, you must follow all my socials, and I'll check every last one of your tickets today that you in fact followed me as I commanded. I'm the Ringmaster here, so you follow my lead. So go ahead, I'll give you a few minutes to follow me on everything. I'm waiting. And that's okay if you don't use TikTok. Just follow me wherever you can. I'm watching you all. So here I'm on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, or now known as X, and Blue Sky at Devi de Vaux. Very, very good. On to the next. Now, are you ready? I know I'm gonna keep saying this all day, but are you ready? Hold on. Excuse me. I know we're all so excited to get to my big top. My de Vaux. My luscious big tops. What are you thinking about? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you know what a big top is? Are you sure you know what a big top is? Have you ever even been to the circus? Well, I'll tell you, big top is not slang. You're looking at me in such a weird way. Big top is the main tent in a circus. What on earth did you think I was talking about? So inappropriate. Jeez. It's okay. I forgive you. I know you mean well, Peanuts. So everyone get in line and let's head on over. It's okay to ogle at me. That's appropriate, just to an extent, as long as it's respectful. I know you could do that. So coming up next, to get a little more information out of me, we all love a good, intimate performance. We'll be going over some information I foolishly entered in my application that night that got to me where I am today. Go ahead, take a seat. There's plenty of space in this circus. Yeah, plenty of seats to fill. I mean, go ahead, take a seat. No shoving. Excuse me, no shoving. Goodness gracious. Do I have to whip this out? Do I have to whip this out? Sit down immediately. Very good. Now, where were we? I know you'd love to get to know more about me, right? So let's take a look at this application I filled out so foolishly so many years ago. I'll put this away. I notice some of you are trembling in your seats. As mentioned before, my name is Devi de Vaux. D-E-V-I-D-E-V-A-U-X. That's me. Date of birth, well, do we really want to know? How old do you think I am? Don't fuck this up. Well, spoiler alert, concept of time is flawed. You're never gonna know, but I'll at least share my birthday. It's January 20th. And my height? How tall am I? It's been so long I don't even remember the last time I measured myself. I think I'm still growing. To be honest, growing in all the right places. Let's see. Boop, boop. I don't know. The size of my application, it seems. 7 feet is such a generous number. I sure wish. We do love the snoo height. But close enough. I'm about 5'9". 175 centimeters. Depending on where you're from. So I'm quite tall. That's without my hat. And without my heels. I'm a tall, grown woman. Next page. My likes and dislikes. I have plenty to share here, so let me just info dump with you. And for my dislike portion, don't use it against me. Okay? Likes. I love Vietnamese coffee. A good night's rest, something that I could really benefit from today. I could really benefit from a good night's rest. The real question is how much rest do you think I had today before the debut? Dum 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 dum. Guess and chat how much sleep I've had. I'm waiting. The real answer is not enough. You can never have enough sleep before a debut. but you know, had to reel the animals in, clean up some messes, get Glover back in the box. It's one hell of a show I had to put on today, so I'm a little tired. 3 hours is close, that's close. So a good night's rest is always beneficial. I love me a great snooze sesh. On next is carbonated water, specifically carbonated water that is flavored. Very delicious. I really like carbonated water. The way I describe carbonated water is this taste. Once you sip a little bit of that bubbly, someone else is in the other room screaming the flavor. I'm a big fan of that experience. You can't just get that anywhere. I won't pass out. Don't worry, I'm just running off of fumes and a little bit of ha-has. And it's all thanks to you, Chad. It's got me going. It's got me pretty excited. Effective communicators is also on that list. I love me those people who communicate very well. I myself would like to consider a pretty good communicator. I'm a ringmaster after all. I'm very responsible at being responsive, proactive, and very good at communicating. I'll let you know when the show begins, when it ends, where you have to be, which cage you'll end up in. And more. And as far as for my carbonated water, I'm a really big fan of bubbly and the death one. Death water? Liquid death. Yes, liquid death. That's correct. And last on the list is shirashi. I'm a big fan of raw things, specifically sushi. I really love salmon. Salmon's my favorite. Just so then you know, I do eat very well at the circus. Glover on occasion will go back into the other dimension and bring me back some sushi. I pretty much live off of sushi and carbonated water. I promise I'm healthy down here in the circus. Nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be worried about. Everything is well. All's well that ends well with Devi de Vaux. I can eat half my breast weight of sushi, and that's a lot. That's a lot of sushi. On to the agenda. Dislikes. Don't use this against me. Symptoms of over-caffeination, to wrap back to Vietnamese coffee, something I drink almost on the daily. Spelunking. Though my name may be French, I'm surely nothing like a spelunker nor a cave diver. I'm absolutely terrified of caves. And to be over-caffeinated in a cave? Yeah, that's not happening. I hate it when Glover interrupts my sleep. Sometimes he just pops right in. It's so rude. So rude. Get back in there. Passive aggressiveness, to go back to effective communicators, I absolutely hate the total opposite. Nothing's worse than someone who acts passive aggressive. I'll let you know when I'm upset. Trust me. I love making Vietnamese coffee, yes. That's right, take some notes. We have some good audiences in here today. Bravo! I was afraid I was going to get disappointed. So glad I'm not. Then we have sewage systems. I am very terrified of manholes, grates? Those drainages? But thankfully, if I fall right in, I have plenty of big assets that could keep me from getting into it all the way. And then to work off of that, we also have crawl spaces like attics, basements. I'm a big grown woman. I certainly can't fit in any of these places. Spelunking? Do you think a woman like me with these type of assets could spelunk? I could barely fit on the screen, let alone. So if you think I'm gonna go into a sewage system or a crawl space, that is not a place for a ringmaster. Crawl spaces are small enough for the other girls like Hachiko. I'm sure Hachiko and Bui can make their way into such a small crawl space and grab whatever we need. I know they'll do just fine in there. Manholes are really scary because you never know when you walk over them if you'll just fall right in. So those are my likes and dislikes. What do you think of the show so far? Seems like a pretty good resume for Glover to hire me. On to interests and hobbies. I'm gonna make sure I don't stay here too long talking about such things, but I might just deep dive a little bit more. On to my interests. I really enjoy wrestling. For a lot of reasons. I just read the word wrestling and I just thought about sweaty, talented, air-defying, death-dropping, spectacular, cinematic acts. I absolutely love wrestling. It's one hell of a show. They do so many flips and tricks and death-defying tricks. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love wrestling. Before I was here, I used to go to a lot of wrestling shows. And I can never get enough of seeing some sweaty entertainers. It's too good. I would love to wrestle with the other members. Could you imagine? Oh, how a delight of a show that would be. A Yuri wrestling show sounds like a fantastic time. I also enjoy scary movies and games. You can expect me to guide you through some spooky games coming up. I know spook season's just around the corner, so just hold my hand, chat. You'll be just fine. I also love me some YouTube essays. It's a good thing to fall asleep to. I can't really think of many that off the top of my head because there's just so many that are great. And I just love discovering new music. I spend a lot of my free time listening to some new jams. No better way than to try and make the time go by while cleaning up the circus. And of course, lastly, maybe you're my next new interest. What do you think? Do we have so much in common? But you know what they say. Opposites do attract in the event that we don't have anything in common. So you'll just stick around and I'll be able to info dump with you. What do you say? You don't have a choice at this point because you're my circus peanut. Next, we have our hobbies. I love practicing guitar, learning new skills, floor time, oil pastels, and spending time with my friends. I have a lot of crafts. Lots and lots of crafts. Yup, lots of crafts. Plenty of crafts! And I can't wait to share them with you. Floor time is also very important. Let me go ahead and express just how important. Do you see me? I hope you do. Floor time. Anyone know what floor time is? You don't? Well, I'd love to share that with you. Floor time is where you... Hello, my eyes are up here. Floor time is when you're feeling so absolutely overwhelmed that you decide to lay on the floor. I do a lot of floor time. And I want to recommend and advocate to floor time for everyone. So after today's stream, and the fun little debut after, can you do me a favor and get a little bit of floor time? Very good. You're so good with instructions. Bravo! And a simple reminder for those just coming in late to the show, I'm Devi de Vaux. My Oshi mark is right here listed, the circus and the ticket. Makes sense, right? I mean, after all, we are at the circus. My circus, Cirque de la Vie, which stands for Circus of Life. There's plenty of life now that your lives are on the... that you're here, that there's that there's you here at the show. Yes, the Circus of Life. And you are all my circus peanuts. We could have plenty of floor time on the circus. On to the goals. Now, I've been waiting so long to share this part, and I'm sure Glover wanted me to tell you all about my goals too. So, listen up! I'd love to get good at a specific game. After all, I can't say that I'm very good at games, but I'm not bad at games. So in order to get good, I have to practice really, really well, because if I decide to get really good at games, I'd love to enter a tournament. It's all about having a good show, am I right? I love the competitive spirit and all the energy that comes with. I just have so much within me. I'd love to get really good. I know that I'd love to compete. I just don't know what I want to compete in yet. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I also would love to do acoustic covers. I've been learning guitar as it's been a new pastime since I've been stuck in the circus. I noticed that there was a guitar really dusty and dirty that needed to be used, so I've been practicing it for quite some time. And by quite some time, just about a couple of months. I'd also love to collab with others. That includes the CIESTE members. I'm so grateful for them to have had me here. And I can't wait to meet them and then play some games or have some chaotic fun. I'd also love to fill my circus with many... Oh! Fans! Fans! Yes! Yes, I'd love to fill my circus with many fans, such as yourself. It's almost like my dream is coming true. I'm so happy to have you here, Circus Peanuts. I'm so happy to have you here. Glover and I am so happy to have you here. Couldn't say that nearly enough. I don't know where that came from. Other long-term goals is to be an affiliate, partner, a girl boss. I'll shake them moneymakers, I promise you. And plus, more support means more acts in the circus. Another one of my goals is that I'd love to eventually have some merch. Wouldn't it be nice to maybe have, a peeker on someone's car? Wouldn't you love to see my De Vaux on your car? Or maybe just Maybe just this, maybe just a peeker like this. A peeker like this. A peeker like this. You don't know what a peeker is? Peeker stickers are quite popular nowadays. Here's an example. It's a peeker sticker on your car. So I'd love to have that on somebody's car someday. I'd love to see pictures or someone adding me of me on their car. So I'll be with you wherever you go. I'd also love to have an original song. I know that seems quite ambitious, but you know, a woman can dream like me. I'd also enjoy to do some voice acting on some projects. If you know any good leads, let me know. Do tell, do share, share. And I'd also love to have a divine model. What'd you think of the lore? Aren't I so beautiful before the curse? I did enjoy my black luscious hair, but I also enjoy this beautiful silver hair as well. But I'd love to express myself as divine because my office clothes were quite comfortable. But a woman can dream, alas. I have plenty of time here at Cirque de la Vie. I have nowhere else to go after all. And sponsors, let me play your neat little game, eat your little snack, or something. I'm not really sure, so... Sponsors, come on over to my circus. I have plenty, and I mean plenty to offer. An office siren is a very good descriptor for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, what did you think of my... Oh, excuse me. What did you think of my application? Makes sense that I'm here now, right? Not like I anticipated it. I thought it was just a joke. Just a good old joke. I had nothing to do that night. I was pretty lonely after all. But now we're here. And now we'll get on with the show. So, I want to be a little bit more hyper-fixated on some of my interests. I want to talk about some games that I play. I love playing some platformers. That's one of my old but good ones to go through, such as Zelda, Pizza Tower is pretty recent, and the Shantae series. I love challenging platformers that really put my skills to the test. I work so hard to go pretty far and above and beyond, and I do my absolute best. I'm also a big fan of the Shantae series because she's so beautiful and talented. I'd love to have such a beautiful dancer at one of my shows one day. Other games I like is some spooky games and some survival horrors such as Silent Hill, Don't Starve, and The Forest. Yes, Sway, I love Shantae and the Way Forward franchise. I'll take you guys onto one hell of a survival game, and I'll be sure to take care of you just fine. And as far as for some puzzle, rhythm games, we have Mahjong Soul, Puzzle Fighter, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and OS. I had to mention Puyo Puyo because I think I want to get good at that game specifically. Does anyone know a coach that could help me to get better at Puyo Puyo Tetris 2? I'm sure there's someone out there that could train me in this game. I'm just alright at this game. I can't say I'm fantastic, but I just know there's someone in chat out there that could totally make me a divine, dazzling, talented gamer. 1v1 me. And on to some media. Yes, I do love me a good couch potato days. I watch some anime and some Western media as well. My top favorite animes would be Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, Black Lagoon, and recently I've been binging some 2.5 Dimensional Seduction and 100 Girlfriends, which reminds me, I meant to put in my goal that I also want 100 girlfriends. I'd love to have 100 girlfriends, and don't tell the other girls, but they could be my girlfriends any day. So let's do some math. We have Bui, we have Hachiko, we have Chio, Mila, Luna. Am I missing anyone? Bite doesn't count. Ugh! I said girlfriends. Goodness gracious, what do you take me for? So that's what? 5 girls? I don't know. I'm a ringmaster, not a mathematician. I'm so many girls away from hitting 100. So if Chat wants to cosplay as my girlfriend, I'd love to have you. What do you say? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you feel some sparks flying? Chat, I just think we were made for each other. Till the end of the internet. So yeah, I would absolutely love to have 100 girlfriends in my circus. Next we have some Western media that I like to consume. I love really crude, very cringe, very uncomfortable, very awkward, very unsettling humor. If you know, you know. So let's go through the list, shall we? I really enjoy Nathan For You, How To with John Wilson, Nirvana the band The Show, and to get back to it, a callback to wrestling, AEW and WWE. Oh, I knew there would be fans for Nathan For You. Nathan is so cute! Nathan is so cute! I'm such a fan! Oh my goodness. I love the awkward, the unhinged, the unsettling. So good. So good. I'm addicted. Oh, a round of applause for Nathan Fielder. Also for the rehearsal. And what else? The curse. Speaking of the curse, I'm cursed. We have Nathan Fielder Gooners in the chat. Bravo! Fantastic! I do recommend How To with John Wilson. It's a little bit more tame than Nathan For You and any of other Nathan's work, but he is the executive producer, I believe, on that show. And yes, Nirvana the band. I do love my funny Canadians. Shout out to Canada, shall we? I'm looking at you, mods. And yes, AEW and WWE. Who here enjoys wrestling, huh? We love ourselves a good sweaty act. I know you can't tell, but maybe next time when I get a upgrade, I could get a sweaty toggle. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I should get a little sweaty like the wrestlers? Do you think I'd make a good wrestler? What do you think my wrestling name would be? I think it would be Devi de Vaux. Nothing too complicated. Lady wrestlers are real. We could certainly have them. Yeah, seeing me in spandex, that'd be really good. I'd love to see me on the last rope, jumping down. Love the female Japanese wrestlers, they're so talented. But as far as for AEW, my favorite wrestler is... Can we get a drum roll, please? The one, the only, timeless Toni Storm! She's my absolute favorite! What a woman she is! She inspires me so much as an entertainer. I love timeless Toni Storm. She's one that could really keep a bit going. For those who know, know. A fine woman she surely is. Goodness gracious. Shout out to Toni Storm! Thank you, I know I have great choice. Such a lovely act for wrestlers, and I hope to be just as good of an entertainer one day, just as good of a ringmaster. Speaking of which, we gotta think of the itinerary, what goes on in this circus. So, without further ado, circus acts here at Cirque de la Vie. What type of streams or acts are we expecting? Do we have any guesses? Any ideas? Not like I'm gonna write them down now and then show the slides. I surely came to this stream absolutely prepared. Excuse me while I take a little sip here. There's plenty of acts that will be lined up in my long tour of circus. Fun. I'm absolutely ready for the spotlight to show you some of the streams we have going on here. We have gaming, as I mentioned before, horror, horror survival, puzzles, sims, roguelikes, roguelites, rogue... You know, the whole discourse of rogues, you're just gonna see me play anything like that, and many more. I'm also thinking of some themed weekly days, such as Mahjong Mondays, and I know as of today's stream, October's around the corner, so you can expect some indie Spooktober. I'm going to find as many fun little indie scary games lined up for you that are featured along my circus acts. You could also expect some fun little dazzling arts and crafts, whether it's me sewing on hand cam, chainmail work, leather crafting, oil pastels. Ready or not, I just love to make a mess. I love to get my hands dirty. I like to also keep them busy. That's why you don't currently see them. Take that as you may. We also very well do need to get all the members to learn Mahjong. It's quite important. And then eventually, once we're all settled and on the road, I'd love to have you all for art-alongs. Come join me maybe once a month to do some painting, or I'll guide you step by step on a craft together. Wouldn't it be fun? You and me on my stream in my circus alone? I'm guiding you to paint, be creative, and have a lot of fun. Yeah, good, clean, fun, and plenty of more that will come from. And chaotic collabs. Watch me rally other members to join the circus fun. Where will I take them? What cages will they end up in? Will they survive my dunk pool? I'm sure the girls are ready for plenty of the circus chaos I'm about to bring to them. And lastly, roleplay and ASMR. I'm sure that's pretty self-explanatory, what do you think? These acts will be announced when the time comes. Could you imagine some of the ASMR roleplay we'll be doing? Now then, seems like my circus acts have quite the itinerary. And it seems like we're getting towards the end of this stream. Makes me almost kind of sad, but hey, you know, I think I have an idea. Just wait. Let me look here. Let me see. Very good. Got this. I have something that I'd love to show you folks. A surprise act. Are you ready? I want to see you ready. Show me those tickets. Throw in the circus tents. Give me your best drum roll. Because I have a surprise for you. Do you think you could just wait just a little bit longer? I promise it's gonna be worth it. I worked so hard on this. That's the closest I could get to a drum. Okay, well, thank you for being so patient. And while everyone's finally settled, I know it's been a bit of a show, so we're going to have just a few moments of an intermission. So just stay seated, and in the next minute, sure grab a drink and I'll be back. And when I'm back, you better be ready. You hear me? You better be ready. I'll chat when I'm about to show you the grand finale. So stay tuned. you so much for being so patient. I knew I could always count on you, Circus Peanuts. It makes me almost kind of sad that we're towards the tail end of the stream. But I still have one final act, one little trick up my sleeve, or my glove, or my hat. Cheer on with some emotes and let me know how excited you're ready for me to sing Bye-Bye Darling by Borns. Well, are we ready? I sure as hell aren't. But I'm gonna try my absolute best, okay? So cheer me on. Goodbye to the paperback game. And every time I think of you, I'm so glad what we had, they'll never know. And every summer night we stayed up late, blowing smoke and figure eights. La da 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 da. Well, what'd you think? Thank you, merci. Thank you so much. I didn't think I could even make it this far. Thank you. Purr. Thank you. Let's head on over. Let's head on back, shall we? Well, what did we think? It was quite a actable with my gloves on. I never take them off for anything. Thank you so very much. An encore, that is. Well, perhaps sometime we can play a little bit more guitar. Now, Circus Peanuts, what do we think of our first ever show? I think it went relatively well, considering there were no casualties. You did sign that liability waiver, did you? I'm sure you did. Thank you all for listening to my super secret act. I was so nervous in getting that done. I practiced so hard on it. Thank you. Merci. But don't be sad, my peanuts. I know you're falling for my tricks because now you're trapped. I know you think the show is over, but you couldn't be any more wrong. I just wanted to share a few more things before we wrap up our show. Ta-da! We have ourselves our weekly schedule. First game I'll be playing is Hades. I know we're all excited to see all the beautiful, handsome, sexy people in Hades. And then on Tuesday, we have Word Outro around the corner. And then by Wednesday, we'll be continuing on with Hades. But enough about that, because we'll bring you on over to the VIP backstage stream, just happening in a little bit from now here. Probably about 5:30. Très bien. Très parfait. Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. You've all been such great, beautiful, fantastic, unhinged circus peanuts. And in just a little while, I'll see you soon in my next stream. Be sure to check for the link, or if we could have one of our lovely mods post the link below. C'est vrai, très bien. If you're wanting an encore, I'll be seeing you at 5:30 sharp Eastern Time. But without further ado, thank you all again for coming to my debut, and I will see you in about 30 minutes. Au revoir!